understanding the topic tenses, and then we are going to discuss an important type of tense which is present participle. Now first, coming to tenses, what are tenses? Tenses are basically those words which are used to represent the time at which an action or an event took place. Now tenses are basically of three types. First is the present tense, second is the past tense, and third is the future tense. So among that, we are going to understand the type of tense which is present participle. Now present participle tense, now a way to find out if the tense is present participle is that it always ends with ing. So present participle ends with ing. It ends with ing means that the actual word is verb plus ing. So whenever we find such kind of word in a sentence, we know that this is of a present participle form. And also when it is or are, because is or are used to represent a present form of sentence or present form of tense. So we said that present participle are all those words which end with ing. That means they contain verb plus ing and it is preceded by is or are. And if they are beginning with verb plus ing, then that sentence will usually be in a present form. If there is no was or were in the sentence, we know that the sentence is in present form. And if ing is there, then we know that it is present participle form. Now, gerunds and present participle are the same. They act in the same manner, just as that gerunds can be used as nouns and present participle is used as an adjective. So they actually are same, gerunds and participles, but the difference is that gerunds act as noun and present participle act as adjectives. Now present participle can act in different ways depending upon the usage of word in the sentence or the formation of sentence. So first we are going to discuss the role of present participle as an adjective. So this is the first form where present participle can be used. It can be used as an adjective. For example, I say, rolling stone gathers no mass. Now, rolling stone gathers no mass. Here, rolling acts as an adjective. Why? Because what kind of stone? It is a rolling stone. So here rolling basically describes a stone and all the describing words are referred to as an adjective. Now stone is my noun and any word which describes the noun is referred to as an adjective. And I know that verb is roll. Verb is roll plus ing plus ing. So this is my present participle form. Therefore, I can say that rolling is my present participle tense, which acts as an adjective. Why? Because it describes the noun and my noun over here is stone. Another participle as an adjective can be, another example is, this is an interesting story. Now this is an interesting story. Here story is my noun and story is described as interesting. So interesting is my adjective. Since interest is a verb and interest plus ing, that is verb plus ing, is my present participle. So this is also my present participle tense. So this is again an example of the usage of present participle as an adjective. Why adjective? Because it describes the story. A story is considered to be interesting, which means that interesting is my adjective. Now this was where present participle can be considered as an adjective. Now second usage of present participle can be, second usage is that present participle as continuous tense. So this is another way of using present participle tense where it acts as a continuous tense. For example, the children are playing in the park. The children are playing in the park. Play is a verb plus ing is equal to participle. And I told you that whenever are or is used before participle, that becomes my present participle. So now this is present participle. Why did I say present participle? Because are is being used before the participle and are is used to represent the present form of verb. So the children are playing in the park. Now this is a continuous tense because they have not stopped playing. They are in motion. They are in an act of doing something and that act is playing. They are still playing, which means that the event is in a continuous form and therefore I say that the participle is used in a continuous tense. Another example can be, I have been waiting for so long. Now I have been waiting for so long. Here waiting is again a continuous form, but have been is there, which means that present perfect continuous tense, because have been is used for a present perfect tense. This is present perfect and waiting is for continuous. So I say that this is my present perfect continuous tense, but still it is a continuous tense and wait is a verb plus ing describes my participle. Here again present participle is being used as a continuous tense. Another example can be, the teacher is teaching the students. Now here the motion is in continuation, the action is in continuation, the action is teaching. Teach plus ing, verb plus ing shows the participle. Is used for present tense, which means that present participle. Here present participle is used as a continuous tense because the action is still going on. The teacher has not stopped teaching. She is in a continuous form of teaching. Now present participle can also be used when two actions occur by the same subject simultaneously, which means that one subject performs two actions simultaneously. So the third way in which we can use present participle is when two actions are performed by the same subject simultaneously. Right? When two actions are performed by the same subject simultaneously, at that case we make use of present participle. Example can be the boy went whistling. The boy went whistling. Went is my verb and whistling is also verb plus ing, but it is a verb in general, right? So went is also a verb and whistle is also a verb. Two verbs are used by, or two actions are performed by the same subject. Here boy is my subject, right? The boy went whistling. First verb, second verb, first action, second action, performed by the same subject. Another example can be the teacher taught marvelously. No, I can say that the girl went dancing. The girl went dancing. Went is my verb and dance is also my verb. Two verbs, actions are basically the verbs. So two verbs performed by the same subject. So this is also an example where two actions are performed by the same subject. In that case we make use of. Now these both are my present participle form. So this was the third area. Now fourth, where present participle can be used is when we have a subject complement. A subject complement example can be the book is quite interesting. Here, interesting acts as a subject complement. Therefore, verb plus ing is my participle and is my present form. Therefore, this is a present participle form. And interesting is over here the present participle and it also acts as a subject complement. I can say the woman is reading. Now reading is again my subject complement. The woman is reading. Is my present. It is used to show present and ing is again the participle. So these are the examples of subject complement where present participle acts as a subject complement. Another case where where present participle can be used. So this is the fifth point. Earlier we talked about a subject complement. Now it can act as object complement. So examples where it can act as object complement are: he left the tap running. Now running over here is my object, and my object complement is running because it is acting as verb plus ing, and verb plus ing acts as a participle. Therefore, participle can act as object complement. Another example can be: I saw him entering the house. Now I saw him entering the house. This is again my object complement. Verb plus ing means that it is a participle form. Therefore, a participle can act as an object complement as well. Now, sixth area where participle can act as something, and that something is an absolute phrase. So, absolute phrase. This is also the area where participle can come in form. Absolute phrases mean it being a rainy day, we stayed indoor. So it being a rainy day, we stayed indoor. This is an example of an absolute phrase, and being be plus ing. So this is verb plus ing is equal to participle. So a participle is again acting as an actual phrase or an absolute phrase. Then another example can be: the teacher being on leave, the students had a wonderful time. The teacher being on leave, the students had a wonderful time. Here again, being is acting the same way as the previous sentence. So, in this video, we have discussed about tenses and the type of present tense, which is present participle tense. Present participle tense, the rule to identify present participle tense is verb plus ing. They can act as gerunds as well. Then we also discussed different areas where present participle can act differently. They can act as adjectives. They can also act as continuous tense depending upon the formation of the sentence or the place in which they are used in the sentences. Then we also discussed different examples of present participle tense through our sentences in order to understand the concept deeply and clearly.